This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. We're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, which means we're cooking. We're joined by Alanna Presussner, who is going to be teaching us how to make a simple coconut pie.
This is dead simple. It is so easy.
And that is why you brought me and Scott in.
Well,
mainly you.
Because if it was difficult, we'd probably
Yeah.
have to bring in the experts.
well, the secret of this pie is, one, it's easy, and two, it's bomb-proof, and three, it's transportable.
Awesome.
So this is the perfect potluck.
Okay,
good.
so we're going to start off with four eggs,
eggs,
right?
right.
And then we're going to mix them.
Yep.
And you're trusting me with this.
Yeah.
Gonna
yeah.
zoom in
Put
on
it
that,
there
Sparky,
first.
because it's gonna be
Okay,
amazing.
And
if
give
she-
it one click. Okay, hold it down. There you go. Excellent. So you want to break up the eggs first before you start doing anything really serious
Okay.
to them. And then we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar.
While I'm still mixing?
Yep. Just
Okay.
keep
Now, do you
mixing
want
away.
to slowly add that, or can you just dump it in at once?
You can dump it in at once, but it'll take longer to mix in.
Sure.
So a little slower. Okay. Now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have preheated our oven to 350 degrees.
Okay.
All right? And now we're going to add melted butter. This has sat here a while, and so it's gotten slightly stiffer, but it's still liquid,
Okay.
as you can see.
Now, that just makes it easier to mix in with everything else,
That's right.
Because if you use a solid butter, obviously it's going to
Yeah,
take a while.
no,
longer
you
to
would
mix
have chunks and then
Yep.
chunkettes and then
Gotcha.
chunkettes.
All
and,
right.
you know, it would be a problem.
Am I still mixing?
Keep mixing.
Okay,
Okay. And now we're going to add half a cup of flour. Again, I'm going to add it slowly. This is still kind of low speed.
Okay.
Mix that in. Excellent. Just keep mixing away.
All right.
Now we're going to add 2 cups of milk. And what I like to say is use a glass measure, because that way you can tell you've got exactly enough.
Okay.
All right?
Because if you have like a cloudy side bowl of it, you're not going to really be able to tell.
Yeah. And if you're using a regular like metal cup or something, you can't fill it all the way.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
So now we're going to start adding this slowly.
Kind of
Ellen, do
turning
you
in.
feel like a real cook now?
I do. Please, Matt, don't expect me to make this. Or Matt's mom, I'm sorry. She's always asked me, have you made any of these recipes? And I said,
You're not going to
no.
share this with anybody. You're actually going to take the final product
Okay.
home with you.
You see how that's kind of thick?
Yeah.
The flour has thickened it up.
Okay.
Now we're going to add the coconut, and this is just 1.5 cups of flaked coconut. Just you buy it in a bag at the store.
Okay.
Totally simple. And you might want to go through and kind of break it up with your fingers a little bit. Sometimes coconut gets a little bit lumpy.
Okay.
All right. And now we're going to add the vanilla, a teaspoon. All right. And this is my super fabulous measuring spoon I've been showing off.
Okay.
All right. So a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, Ella,
I done?
you have performed mixing. Okay, push it forward.
Good,
And
because
let's-
my arm is killing me.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be strong to be a
Right.
cook. There we go. So that's all done. Now, Scott.
I got the
up to
hard
you.
part, I think.
Yeah. Do you want to
Let's-
spray?
Sure.
I'm using.
Now watch how this goes, Ella,
Yeah, yeah.
because this is the hard part.
Yeah.
You ready?
Get it all over.
Oh,
Get it on
oh.
the sides too.
Yeah, get on the sides.
Yeah, yeah. Well done. Now, I use a glass pie plate.
Okay.
It's a little easier to see what's going
Sure.
on with it. You have to grease this one, because
Okay.
here's the secret. Remember how I told you this was dead simple? There's no crust.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, that's easy.
It makes its own crust.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
You know how when you buy a crust in those little foil pans at the store, yeah, they're nice, but what happens when you stick a pie in there and you cut it?
It doesn't come
You
out.
go through
The
Yeah.
tin.
the pie pan,
Yep.
right? This is so much simpler. You know,
Great.
you're not worrying about a pie crust
Good,
at all.
good, good,
all right.
good.
So basically, what we do? Could you hand me that spatula there?
Yes,
Thank
there
you
you
so
go.
much. This is prepared.
Okay. I'm going to hold that so it doesn't
Yeah.
scoot away on us.
Dump. I told you this was easy.
Look at that.
And this is a big pie plate. I think this is a 10-inch pie plate.
Okay.
They're usually 9 or 10 inches.
So we have about 30 seconds or
Yep.
so.
All right, so
The
that's
pineapple.
ready. And then my tip is to put this onto a jelly roll pan before you bake it.
Just makes it easier getting it in and
Yeah,
out.
it makes it
Okay.
easier to handle. This is going to be molten. Molten
Gotcha.
on your hands.
Right.
Gotcha.
Not great.
And then, I'm sorry, what did you say we preheated our oven to?
350.
350. And then how long do we put that in there for?
This is going to bake for 45 minutes,
Okay.
or until it's nice and golden brown on the top.
Okay.
Now, we can start working on what we serve with this pie.
Okay.
We're going to jazz this pie up.
Okay.
It's great just by
So
itself.
actually, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and have you do that with Scott, and I'm going to go ahead and toss it to Kate all in a tumwa so we
Sounds
can
good.
see what's coming up tonight on KTVO's CBS channel.
Excellent.
Good morning. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're live at Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One with Alanna, and she just showed us how to make a very simple coconut pie. So go ahead and recap the ingredients for our viewers if they're just joining us.
Okay, as I said, totally simple. You mix together 4 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of melted butter that's been cooled because you don't want scrambled eggs, by the way. And then you add 1/2 cup of flour, 2 cups of milk, 1.5 cups of coconut, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Then just mix it together well. Pour it into a pie pan that has been greased.
Because
Thank you,
and,
Scott.
and
Not a
you
problem.
don't need a pie crust because it makes
Right,
its own
it
crust.
makes its own crust.
Perfect.
It
and then
toughens up on
we
the
put
outside.
it in the oven for
350 for 45 minutes.
and this is
Right.
what it comes out
And
looking
this is
like.
what it comes out looking like.
Look at
It's
that.
nice
Golden brown
and
top.
brown
That
and
looks delicious.
pretty. And we serve it up. And I decided today, since this is such a simple pie, why don't we embellish a little bit?
Okay.
This may be gilding the lily, but why not? So Scott whacked up some lovely fresh pineapple. So we'll give everybody a slice of lovely fresh pineapple. We've got beautiful. Shall we put that on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Using my impeccably clean fingers, as Julia Child used to say. Put on some lovely, delicious vanilla bean ice cream.
The best kind of vanilla ice cream.
Don't you
ever.
think? I
Oh,
mean, this is the serious vanilla.
vanilla bean.
And
And then
Some homemade.
my homemade chocolate sauce. I made this last night
Okay.
just for you. And we'll just do a little quick
look at that.
drizzle. How's that?
All right. And go ahead and try this, Scott, because
Sure.
we have about 30
I
seconds.
would love to.
So while you try that, I'm going to thank all our viewers and thank you as well for joining us this morning. I'm Ella Soroka.
And I'm Scott Kellum.
Your news will continue tonight with KTVO News at 5, but you can check us out anytime at heartlandconnection.com. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.